Burr.
Thank you for attending tonight's meeting, and I want to thank the current board for continuing to provide good candidates to serve on the next board. I signed up for the candidacy for 2 reasons. I believe resident participation is a duty if this community wants to thrive, and I believe I can offer this community my background and experience to improve the communication to the residents, as well as the best possible strategies and goals to be provided to our management team. The final point is to promote a strategy which will put our homes and our houses and our values in a better position in relation to the rest of the community. That strategy I don't have completely formulated, but I have some ideas. My background is engineering, specifically in plant and facility engineering, or in other words, making sure things run well and are kept in the best possible condition. My wife and I, of 47 years, have been residents here since 2002. I consider Heritage Pines one of the best places to live on the Gulf Coast. For that to continue, the board must provide the necessary strategy and goals for our management team to operate. It's important to verify and rate our management on the performance of these goals, hold them accountable, and compensated based on the board's request. We are in a phase of renovation and improvements that are very visible, and the residents are being rewarded with these improved facilities. But that phase of our community will end this year with construction. There'll be no more capital improvements funded in such a large project as this. And with this drop in amount of funding, the board will have to reorient their actions to improving the management team of these fine facilities. If maintenance is substandard or service declines after all these beautiful improvements are concluded, we will all suffer. I believe I have the experience to do this. My years in quality control and project engineering have taught me to value full review of each decision based on providing a level playing field and decisions based on facts. When this is accomplished by the board and followed up with the basis of our decision, all communications to the residents will be improved. This is why I'm running to start the improvement in the quality and transparency of our decisions. Residents have a right to know about the operation and control of their facilities. They are the owners.
Thank you, Kevin. Burr, this question is for you. Can you think of a situation other than health-related issues that could cause you to resign from the board?
There are a lot of situations that could cause it. I mean, my daughter died almost 7, 8 years ago. And if that was the case, I would not be here. I would be at her side. If my grandchildren needed me for some reason, I would be there. But other than those family type of commitments, I see no reason why I would resign from the board. I'm not the kind of person that will get teed off at somebody. I'm actually, you'll know me, I listen to just about everybody and take a lot of whichever you want to call it, and then I make my decision based upon knowing that that individual may be upset and he's very involved in it. I'm not one to resign because of that. Other than that, I don't think, no, it's not coming across to me right now, any other reason.
Thank you, Burr. Janice? Burr? This question is for you. In your opinion, what are the top 2 duties and responsibilities of the board of directors?
Top 2. Sorry, I'm starting to cough here. I think that chili's coming up. It's awfully good, but my wife warned me about that. First of all, I think the Finance Committee is a very important committee. I think the Lifestyle Committee is important. You know, I could go on, but there's no committee that is not important. Each one serves a function. And with that, if the board doesn't listen to it, then there's nothing that's going to happen. If the board does listen to it and takes action on it, then that's the way I want it to go. That's the way I would work to make it so. Now,
If I understood the question, you're asking me what is the responsibility of the board? Would you say it again?
The top 2 duties of the board of directors.
Oh, the top 2 duties of the board of directors. Number 1 is to provide the strategy as far as how our management team works, what policies they follow, provide those goals. In other words, if Bill Berthold sees the board as a questionable source of direction, he'll take his own direction. But if he sees his board as a board which knows what they want, where they're going, how they want to get there, where they are, then that makes his life a lot easier and makes the board's life. The second important function of the board is that we must be that communication link between the residents and the management team and the performance of those goals, as I said in that strategy.
Burr, thank you very much. Burr, as a candidate, what do you see as the most important problem facing this community, and how would you go about resolving it?
Well, let's start with I think the most important problem facing this community at this particular time, we've got a lot of good things going, but at this particular time is the value of our homes. Why is it that our homes are not increasing in value? I mean, homes that were selling for $400,000 are now selling for $140,000. Something is wrong with it. Something either in the marketing of these homes, something in the perception of what people see as heritage finds. Why was it that 5 years ago you would see people climbing over the bushes to get in here and to buy? Now, as far as how I would solve that, I mean, I have some ideas now, and as I mention them, they're probably going to be, oh, there's going to be comments. Oh, that's not right, or this is not right. It's not that easy. But when the people that are buying homes right now are the people that can obviously afford it. A lot of these are the baby boomers. The people that are 55, 65, sometimes 45, coming in here early. What is it that makes them want to buy a home? And I was talking to an individual the other day, and it was about the villages. Their home prices are twice what ours are, but the value here is twice what theirs is. Why is that? That's what we must understand. Once we understand that, and the marketing of our community can go forward and make our home prices as well or better than what the rest of the community area is.
Thank you, Burr. Burr?
Don't start yet. Would you read the second part of that question? Because
I'll read the whole
listening
question.
to all of this, and I'm getting confused again.
I'll read the entire question.
Go ahead.
Describe your strengths and weaknesses as they are applicable to being a board member.
I thought there was another part to that. Oh, that's easy. I'll make it quick. My strengths, I have analytical ability. Therefore, I base things on fact. I make the decisions based on those facts. I'm also very enthusiastic. And although my wife says that I'm not a very good listener, I think that I am. I do absorb it. Sometimes, after 47 years, well, we won't go there. My weaknesses, probably similar to that I'm not reactionary, and I don't jump at things and come in down hard or get overly enthusiastic about it. And people have a tendency to say, well, which way is he going? And if they don't understand, then they have a tough time in understanding me. And I think that's my strengths and weaknesses as far as the board is concerned. Probably will continue
as far as if I get on this board.